Hey guys, MultiClassicgamer here, welcome you back to more Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the last episode, we explored and did some destruction of SpongeBob's house. And this episode, oh yeah, and also we got our very first golden spatula and our very first lost sock. And this episode, we're going to explore this what little area of Bikini Bottom we are able to explore. So over here we have our employer, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
Oh, the humanity.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
What are employers for? How about giving me money? You know, paying me to do work for them, not me paying them to give me a golden spatula, but okay. Alright, so that's pretty much the deal, is that for a certain amount of shiny objects, you can pay Mr. Krabs to get a golden spatula. He will give you 8 golden spatulas, and each time you get a golden spatula from him, he will ask for more shiny objects. Like this first time, he's going to ask for 3,000 shiny objects, but by the time we're done paying him to get, by the time we get to the very last golden spatula we get from him, we're going to be paying 7,500 shiny objects. Yeah, crazy. But it's Mr. Krabs, so what do you expect? Okay, so next over here we have Bubble Buddy.
Hey, SpongeBob! I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand!
Who made an appearance in only 2 episodes so far, one of which didn't even air by the time this game came out.
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
Okay, so we can actually try it out on these tikis here. But first things first, let's get the shiny objects off of them because we won't be able to get them if you destroy them. Because we'll be using tikis not only like to get shiny objects by destroying them, but you're also going to be using them for platforms, especially these particular tikis that float. I can't remember the specific names of each tiki. Like the game will explain give you the bios for every tiki except for the standard ones you see in the very beginning of the game. Okay, I know those brown ones you see are the most standard of all tikis. You just plain destroy them, there's nothing to it. But later on we'll see a lot more complex tikis that, you know, have different traits depending on which one it is. So after doing some exploring, we can get some more shiny objects scattered around here. As you can see, there's actually these taxi stops here. Each one leads to a different level of the game. Not all the levels in the game are accessed this way. There's actually a couple of them that are accessed in a different way. As you can see, we cannot go to this one because it requires 5 golden spatulas. You're probably going to notice something here. This game, in some ways, is pretty similar to Banjo-Kazooie because just like in Banjo-Kazooie, you require a certain amount of the primary collectible to get to different areas. That's what a lot of people have said, is that this game is very similar to Banjo-Kazooie, but that doesn't necessarily make it a bad game. It doesn't. Like, it may borrow a lot of elements from that game, but really, it's pretty much just a, how do I say this? Like, to say the least, this game is just simply inspired by Banjo-Kazooie. It doesn't necessarily copy it. If it does an excellent job of it. Like, it copies the game, but still has, like, it's still a good game on its own. I don't really know how to explain, okay? So let's just move on. Over here we have Patrick, so now we can finally learn about these socks that we're collecting.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection.
All 80 of them.
I could use some help getting them back.
And SpongeBob had stolen one of them. That's how it ended up in his attic, right?
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Stealing socks, yeah.
Okay then, for every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
So, in addition to bringing all these shiny objects to Mr. Krabs to get a golden spatula, we also get to trade 10 socks to 10 sockets each to Patrick to get a golden spatula. So,
Patrick needs to do laundry.
yeah, just ignore what the characters say whenever they collect the socks. They say different things. Some of them are pretty funny. So yeah, there's 80 socks in the game. I will be collecting all of them. I will also be getting all the golden spatulas, so in case anyone's wondering, this is going to be a 100% playthrough. So let's go around here and see what else we can do. We got some shiny objects on these little cliffs here. We got a shiny object on top of this tree. Well, actually, not a shiny object, more like 5. As you can see, I just killed a jellyfish there. You can actually... Jellyfish aren't really... They're more so just hazards in this game, and you can just simply kill them with simple attacks. We need 15 golden spatulas to access this area of Bikini Bottom. Because there's 3 different areas of Bikini Bottom that you have to access. Each one has three new levels in it. So 3 times 9 means that there's 9 levels in the game, just like in Banjo-Kazooie. And I guess the golden spatulas in this game are this game's equivalent to the Jiggies in Banjo-Kazooie. Behind Squidward's house, we have some more tikis and shiny objects. So, that's pretty much it for talking to the characters. Let's see. Oh, there is a golden spatula we can get on top of SpongeBob's house. I can see there's kind of a glow there. That's how you can tell if there's a golden spatula or sock up there. But in this case, there's a golden spatula. So, first things first, what you want to do is you want to hit this button up here.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push.
And that will make 2 platforms appear between SpongeBob and Squidward's house, and you get 40 seconds to cross those. In order to get to those platforms, you have to make this platform appear here, which will give you access to Squidward's house, and the top of Squidward's house. So you're going to see something glowing on top of Squidward's house, and we're going to collect that before we go to the golden spatulas in front on SpongeBob's house. This is our very first golden...
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear.
As you can see, that was our very first golden pair of underwear, and each one, as the game explained in the previous episode, will give you an additional pair of underwear that SpongeBob can wear. So as you can see, we can now wear 4 pairs of underwear, unlike before where we could only have 3. So first things first, we're going to go into Squidward's house.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
Okay, well, we do like making our neighbors smile. So let's jump around like an idiot. Yay! I love jumping around. It's so fun. I like copying Mario's signature thing in life, which is jumping.
Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, so actually this counts. Apparently Squidward, this counts as jumping too, is doing this move, so he can do that too, over and over again. I think there's a certain number of jumps you have to do before Squidward gives you the golden spatula, but I'm not totally sure. I wasn't paying attention there. Not only that, but also, if you destroy everything in Squidward's house, you will get... Hang on a second. Well, no, not hang on a second, but... yeah, if you destroy everything, and also not only that, but you also have to make this. This is really funny. Look what happens when you hit Squidward's painting over here. You make a mustache appear on it. It's so funny. And not only that, but you also make a sock appear on his window. Squidward's house is a lot more magical than we thought. Let's see what he says now.
Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
Yes, he did. So let's actually go away. We'll be seeing plenty of Squidward in this game, don't worry. Okay, so not only can you enter Squidward's house and get a golden spatula and a sock in there, but you can also go in under Patrick's rock. And he's just going to watch us go in there. He's not even going to care. Well, why would he care anyways? Patrick is SpongeBob's best friend, so he doesn't mind it either way. Unless, that is, if we destroy his couch and reveal a hidden sock. So Patrick is lying when he said the robot stole his whole sock collection. There's one right there, and there was one in SpongeBob's house. So he was lying. They didn't steal the whole collection. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is to Patrick's house, except for this. Wow, that did not go right with the background music at all. I'll have to play that later on this LP without the music on. Assuming I remember to, that is. If I don't, you guys don't mind me, right? I can trust my viewers. Okay. So, that is, as far as I know, I think that's pretty much all you can do for now in Bikini Bottom, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Once you have 3 golden spatulas and 4 Patrick socks, that's literally all that you can do for now in Bikini Bottom, because, well, either way, still, it's pretty much at this point, you're just supposed to go to the first level of the game, so we're gonna do that. But I feel kind of like just collecting as much shiny objects as I possibly can, so real quick, I'm just gonna destroy everything before we go off to the first level of the game. Okay, so I literally took the liberty of destroying everything in this area of Bikini Bottom. Just expect me to do this every time from now on before we go to a new level of the game, because that's kind of my way of building up shiny objects, because shiny objects are going to be very, very important throughout the game, because not only are you going to be paying Mr. Krabs to get golden spatulas, but also throughout the game, you're going to be using shiny objects to make other stuff happen throughout the levels, okay? So I just thought I'd explain that. So yeah, just make sure you collect as many shiny objects as you possibly can. So, even though we need only 2 more golden spatulas to go to the second area of the game, which is downtown Bikini Bottom. Obviously, the only level that we can go to is Jellyfish Fields. Just make Jellyfish Fields the very first level of the game, so let's go there. So you pretty much take as I said before, you take a taxi to get to almost every level in the game. So here we go, off to the very first level of the game. So excited.
Ah, the rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields. A place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
Hey, I thought robots had no sense of humor. That's illogical.
Squidward, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of King Jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King Jellyfish?
Gotta love the blank expression on SpongeBob's face as he trembles in the fear of King Jellyfish.
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
With my epic voice. Okay, so this is Jellyfish Fields, in case you didn't realize it yet, by the rolling green hills. So, pretty much that's all there is to it. This is the very first level of the game, so obviously it's the easiest. See what we got here. This is goo. SpongeBob and Patrick can't swim, so don't let them fall in the goo. Pretty much, and the game pretty much is spoiled there that you can play as Patrick as well. There's actually 3 different characters you can play as, including SpongeBob. This is a teleport box. When you have both of the teleport boxes in the area open, you may teleport between them by jumping aside. That's all there is to it. They're pretty useful. Once you've beaten a level, you can teleport between them. You get to different areas of a level a lot faster.
I'm going fishing for robots.
There's 2 robots right here. You can add to your collection, SpongeBob. Oh wait, no, we just destroyed them. So how would you go fishing for robots if you're just gonna destroy them? There's literally no point fishing and just destroying it. Oh, SpongeBob, you make no sense. And, oh my god, seriously? Robots have become childish. They are actually resorting to TPing the trees. How lovely. Or, I know they're not trees, but still, it's a video game, use your imagination. There's... One thing that always surprised me about this level is that you don't really see that much jellyfish. Well, you kind of do. There's like more jellyfish than there are in any other area of the game still. There's just so little. Like, you think there'd be a lot more jellyfish than there actually are. But, oh well. Also, whenever you see one of these things, you can bounce on them.
Too pretty. Can't take it.
Jeez, they make you go really high. And you can also destroy... Wow, I just got an ultra combo. Nice. I can't remember what my biggest combo was, but yeah, the game will like do that pointless thing where it shows you your combos and stuff. I honestly don't really notice it that much. In fact, I always forget that thing's even there. I just comboed those tikis. Okay, so this is why, as I said earlier, this is why you need to build up shiny objects over time, is because you're going to be paying these clams every now and then to make stuff happen that allow you to move on through a level. And holy crap. Guys, I totally forgot. I was supposed to end off this episode right after talking to Squidward. But apparently I got sidetracked, so we're going to have to end things off here because this episode is getting way too long, okay? So I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Battle for Bikini Bottom, where we will see what's over here, okay? And then we'll move on through Jellyfish Fields, okay? See you guys then. MultiClassicgamer signing out. Again, sorry for getting sidetracked, but that's going to happen eventually. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.